First Nations TV, your news first.
Chief Minister of the Northern Territory Michael Gunner and NT Minister for Aboriginal Affairs Selina Yubo travelled to the remote Aboriginal community of Nooka, located 635 kilometres southeast of Darwin. Nooka is an Aboriginal community with 1,000 people, with Creole being the main spoken language. During the visit, there were discussions with traditional owners of Nooka about a range of issues important to their remote community, which included local decision-making.
Really strong community here. Yugulmangi do fantastic work. We've got a local decision-making agreement here with them, so we want to talk about what we've done and what they want us to do and how we do that together with people here in Nooka in control, Yugulmangi in control. So this is our policy. We want across the whole Northern Territory, real action on the ground, decided by locals, done by locals. We have an excellent Aboriginal Affairs Minister for the country, Minister Wyatt, the first Aboriginal Minister for Aboriginal Affairs nationally. Obviously we've got a fantastic Aboriginal Affairs Minister here in the Territory in Selina Yubo. We've got a really good relationship with Minister Wyatt about how we can work with people locally. So Minister Wyatt has said he will back in our local decision-making agreements. He will definitely listen to locals. So a lot of people have thoughts around CDP, around homelands, around roads, around supporting families. A big one today was how you can help families. And sometimes families break up and they need a hand through that. And that's all Australian government space. And Minister Wyatt obviously will be very strong for them in talking and working with them around that. We think he'll listen.
Meeting with the Yugulmangi Rangers, the Chief Minister saw firsthand the great work the Rangers are working on, caring for country and listening to the discussions of the projects being coordinated in their land.
The amount of work they do on country, in our sea country, is really important. We also have generational opportunities for our rangers. We've got some of our older rangers teaching the next generation, plus our upcoming rangers with the Learning on Country program, which we're very proud to support as government through our education department as well. So some of the work that they exampled was the documentation and the evidence and data collection of rock art. So here in this country, the Yugulmangi country, across to the IPA, which is shared with Nubuwa, the Nuburendi Rangers, and down to Mara Sea country, down towards Borroloola and the Rangers there.
The tour included the Nooka Art Centre, showing how the local traditional artists are pushing the boundaries with new mediums, mixing culture, stories and art, and the combination of land, animals and the Nooka surroundings.
Glass etchings, they've also been doing painting on buffalo horn and selling that as jewellery pieces, as well as carvings, other types of etchings into stone. They're really using different ways, splashbacks on glass and perspex glass. Some of the artworks are very different, and the artists are able to continue the work that they're doing here, but also display that either interstate or at a national forum.
During this meeting with elder custodians of the Nooka community, the Chief and Minister Yubo answered many of the community concerns, giving both a better understanding and closing the gap between the NT government and local remote community residents.
First Nations TV, your news first.